Hey everybody, it is Amanda here. I haven't posted a video in a while, but I was tagged by my Tumblr friend Sia Rasia. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, I was tagged by Sia Rasia to do Meizu's base game starter home challenge. So the rules of that challenge are that it has to be 100% base game with no CC and it has to be under 20k. So throughout this build, you'll be able to see the money ticker going down in the bottom left hand corner, and you can see, especially closer to the end of the build, where I just run out of money and I have to get rid of things and make some choices on what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. So some of the other rules are that the basic necessities are required, so a bed, a stove, fridge, toilet, shower, etc. And that's really the only stipulations. So I tried to go for sort of a trailer home, like kind of a modern trailer home. I've seen a lot of these type of, not containers, they're definitely trailer homes, but kind of more cottagey style trailer homes on like Pinterest and stuff. So I thought I would try and make something like that. I started off with the size of my trailer homes from Oakenstead Park. I think that was what it was called. You can head back on my Tumblr. It was before I recorded Let's Plays and speed builds, but it was kind of based off that, but as you can see, I just had to shrink it down to save money. I'm gonna put in, so I've already put in all the rooms here so far, I ended up not really using any interior doors. If that bothers you and you want to replace the doorway for the bathroom and the bedroom with a full-on closed door, go ahead, but for some reason I just thought it would be nice to have a completely open trailer or a completely open house. So there's not really any doors inside, just to get outside. There's also not a lot of windows on the front of this house, but the back of the house is what really stands out and looks great because it looks out towards the water. You could obviously put this on any type of lot you want. You could add more windows to the front if you want to, but I prioritize having tons of open windows in the back to have a great view. I really wanted this house to firstly be able to house 2 Sims. Secondly, I wanted there to be a workspace. So in the bedroom, you'll see I put a desk, and I think I tried to put a computer in, but then I ran out of money. So that you can save up for that if you want. But I also wanted a full dining room table so they could have dinner parties, and I wanted a living space where they could have some people over too. So I believe at first I tried to put the living space in this center room. I don't know why I decided I thought I would do that. I ended up moving it over to the front room a little later. It makes way better sense, and it looks a lot better too. You'll see the way that the house flows. It kind of makes so there's that center room is kitchen and dining. That first front room is the living area, and then the bedroom and bathroom in the back. So it really has a much better flow to it. And I guess what I was thinking was having kind of like a enclosed porch type feel to the front room with the dining room. But I don't know, I gave up on it. It didn't look too good. I also really wanted it to look like a good place for young people, because this is a starter home. It's for young people to live in. So I end up going back through and trying to make it seem a little brighter and more colorful. I think that I change up the dining set as well, because that's something that, it's not that expensive to change up. Here I am trying to find something that fits. Paintings are so expensive, and I realized that was not the greatest. And then I tried to size these up, but there's a weird shadow. So it's really too bad that I couldn't use those. I need to look up if there's like a glitch or something. All right, so you can see the little table that I have in the bedroom that totally changes because I wanted more of a workspace. I imagined maybe a writer or a blogger or something living here. When you work from home, I work from home myself. I know that I want to have a nice space. I have my desk right in front of one whole wall of our apartment is floor to ceiling windows, and so I know that it's awesome to have your your desk and your workspace next to like these big open windows. Oh, paused here. Oh, I think that I probably was watching TV or something, and something crazy happened on TV, and I had to stop recording. I guess I could cut this out, but I mean, it's just a couple extra seconds. Who cares, really? So I'm just adding in some touches, some cheap touches here. Adding an extra chair, an extra seating area. I did test this with Sim. There's not really any points in the house that will get your Sim stuck. I know some tiny builds really, you need to go in and test everything because there are some really tight spots, especially bathrooms and stuff. But this one, instead of having a crazy landscaping and tons of clutter, I'd rather have it be open. Now the front of this house is really nothing to write home about. It's the back, that view that I prioritize. The front view, I mean, you can dress it up once you get more money if you want to use this as a base game house, but really I think the back is what's important. I did get rid of the computer in order to, I think I go back and I delete the computer anytime now in order to get the landscaping, because I realized there was literally no landscaping and it looked awful. I don't know, I can't build a house without, I don't know, I think it looks weird to have a house without any type of, flower, grass, or even like shrubs, because I mean, no one just plops, I guess a brand new house, you'd plop it down and it wouldn't have that much, but even in those cookie cutter houses, in brand new suburbs, they'll put landscaping in. So I can't just have a plain house. It looks half finished to me if there's not a little bit of greenery hanging out around there. Just adding in some details under the shrubs. And if you wanted to use that that clay pot to actually grow something, by all means, get rid of the lavender and grow something. And I think that I also delete one of these trees and half the shrubs in order to save money. Really, it was at the end here, the last couple $100 that I end up penny pinching and trying to get rid of, like a flower here or there. But I really do think it's important. And then I remember these, I was like, okay, how many of these little guys can I afford? Can I spread them out? Can I, make them, can I add extra stuff to make them look more dense? Does there need to be one under every window? Oh, the little conversations we have with ourselves when we're on a budget. I also tried resizing some of the little cheap $5 plants. Oh, here you can see me going in and thinning out some of that foliage there. But yeah, I tried to resize some of the little plants, but they didn't size up that well. So I just gave up. I think I added maybe, just some of those little guys, and then what else do I add here? A tree, and then I think I add some flowers around or some junk around the tree and call it a day. But I mean, it's a starter home. It's not Bouchard Gardens, so it doesn't need to be it's not Hyde Park. It doesn't need to be beautiful. It doesn't need to be that gorgeous. I mean, look at the view. That's the front of the house. Again, not spectacular, but I think it's a beautiful starter house. I love that it's secluded and you can look out. I love the kitchen area. It looks so big for being such a small space. The bedroom is pretty cramped, but I think it also looks like it would be a great spot to, work from if you're a writer or you're an artist or something. I think this is a great. I really like this. I really liked this challenge, and I'm not tagging anybody because I forget everyone's usernames until I'm there looking at them and then I recognize them all. But I really hope that you download this. The link will be in the description, and I will see you in the next build. Thanks for watching.